Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how you can do the Unconventional Warfare mission as part of the San Andreas Mercenaries. This is the mission where you have to rescue Avi Schwartzman. I'm trying to do this with the no snacks and armor whilst on hard mode, the 80% accuracy, and also the taking no less than 50% damage.
Good to see you, boss. Head to the hole and grab a chute. Ready when you are. All right, let's get this thing underway. Just like old times, right? All right, we got some major drama here, people. Merriweather kidnapped your friend Avi Schwartzman, and now they're using him to try and dig up the government's files on the entire LS criminal underworld. You, me, everybody out here. We gotta get Avi out before they get what they need. Server farm is locked down, so you'll have to high-altitude, low-open jump to get in. Should be fun. Okay, we are stationary over the target. Clear to execute high-altitude, low-open. Good luck out there. I got Avi's location marked for you. Let's go get our guy.
There is a few ways to do this. In order to achieve the 80% accuracy, I felt it necessary to try and kill as many people as possible, as accurately as possible. So I land on the right side helipad because there are 3 people on the roof, and I felt it would add to that 80% accuracy if I were to take these guys out. In this I'm going to use a Mark II pistol whilst trying to get headshots. If you do use a machine gun or a rifle, because it does usually burst fire, you could potentially hit a target in the head, and there's usually a few remaining shots that'll be hitting a dead target, and that does seem to affect your accuracy, so I would avoid those if possible. And also using things like a shotgun as well seems to affect your overall accuracy. Full disclosure, this is not the first time I've attempted this mission. I have done it quite a few times, and after a few tries I found a pretty good route that I'm comfortable with and also sort of well versed in. One bit of advice I can give you is just to take it easy around ladders. The last thing you want to do is sort of approach one too quickly and then fall off the roof, or even fall down the ladder and hit the ground. You don't want to take any unnecessary damage. Here I'm using the Mark II sniper rifle with a suppressor, and I'm also using the thermal scope as well. I'm taking my time with all my shots. The reason why I'm taking out these guys, even though it's not necessary, is just to add to that 80% accuracy levy. After you take out this guy here, there's 2 more guys to the right. This first guy I take out usually wanders around the grounds a little bit, so you want to take him out when he's facing away from you and then hit the second guy as quickly as you can. Obviously that was a very close call, so just be aware of that. It's important to keep an eye on your mini-map here. There are two different guys that are walking around, and you just want to be aware of which direction they're facing and the way in which they're going, so you can kill them without being seen by any of the other guards. So now what I'm doing here, I've taken out all the guys on the ground, I've taken out all the guys on the roof. I'm now going to go ahead and get my armoured Kuruma, and in a moment I'll show you where you can park that to better aid in your escape with RV Schwartzman. So basically what you want to do is park an armoured vehicle of sorts. An armoured Kuruma is obviously better for this. Around this point here, you don't have to be so finicky with it. I'm being a little bit finicky with it here. But just get as close as you can to this crate here on the other side of the fence. Because after we've done rescuing RV Schwartzman, this is the direction that we're going to go. And that way we can get straight into an armoured vehicle. Now, there is a bit of a pause here, guys, where I'm just kind of standing around not doing anything. Full apology, I did want to keep this video one single recording, so at this point in time I actually took the moment to get myself a drink. I would suggest that if you are watching this video, maybe go get yourself a drink as well. Alright, I'm obviously back from getting myself a drink. Now we're going to enter the server farm here in order to rescue RV Schwartzman. I am still undetected at this point in time. If you're trying to attempt this yourself, I highly recommend you entering the server farm undetected. It makes things a lot easier. So in a moment here, there's going to be a guy on the left that's walking towards me. You can't see him on the minimap until he's just in range. So you take him out, move forward slightly, and there will be a guy here on the right hand side. Another guy on the left just here. He generally walks towards you. In this instance, I don't know why, but he was walking away from me. Once again, using the thermal scope on your sniper rifle might reveal some enemies that you can't actually see, so definitely try to keep that in mind when doing this mission. Also, I highly recommend using third person. It does give you a little bit of an advantage because you can use your third person camera to get an eye on some targets that you can't ordinarily see when in first person. Once again, you want to take things nice and slow. If you are familiar with the server farm from the Doomsday heists, then you will see that things are a little bit different. Rockstar, in their infinite wisdom, has decided to place a few extra servers or cabinets or whatever these things are in order to block certain routes. So just keep that in mind, that things are a little bit different and it isn't the server farm that you think you might remember. Once again, this is that third-person camera view, which seems to be giving us a little bit of an advantage here. So you can obviously take cover and use your third-person camera to pan around a little bit to see exactly where your targets are. Once again, it is important to take your time with this. If you're in a situation where you feel you might get seen or something like that, then definitely look for another route like I've just done here. It is important to take care of as many bad guys down here as possible. Once you locate RV, the alarms will go off, so making sure you've killed everybody whilst in stealth mode will definitely make sure that you nurture some of that health a little bit. As you get closer to Arby, there are quite a few more bad guys, so just be aware of that. And still, once again, take things nice and slow. There's really no time limit here.
Do we really need to have that gun out? Now what? Oh, it's you! Thank God! Between the leak and the casino, Merryweather...
So as you can see, I've taken care of all the bad guys from the entry point all the way down through to RV. So now there's less guys I need to worry about whilst we escape the server farm.
Well, that sure sounds like a party. Time to go big and go home, people.
As you can see here, I am using that third person camera view just to get a better look of my surroundings.
You're done! Loser! Man down! Get back!
It is important to note here that explosives like your RPGs, sticky bombs, proximity mines, grenades, your grenade launcher, your homing launcher don't count towards your accuracy.
You fucking pussy! You absolute fucking... Go in for the kill!
Right between the eyes.
Go to hell! You motherfucker! Back up! Fuck you! Get down! Drop the weapon! Ass! You absolute fucking idiot! Fall behind!
You will notice here that I have pretty much lost all my armor. It's important to note that your armor accounts for 25% of your overall health. So if you did equip armor in the beginning, you actually still have to have 75% health remaining when finishing the mission for it to go towards your not losing more than 50% health.
You are mine! You fucking pussy! Time to meet your maker!
At this moment you'll see we spawn outside already in cover, and now we can head towards that shipping container where I have my personal vehicle parked. We just climb over that and jump the fence and get inside the vehicle straight away in order to protect our health. Harvey will of course follow you over the fence. Sometimes it takes him a little bit, but he will follow you and get inside your motor vehicle. At this point you'll notice I've got the AP pistol. The reason why I want to use that is I'm going to actually shoot the enemy vehicles, including the helicopter. Shooting the enemy vehicles will help pad your accuracy a little bit. You see, because every shot you take on an enemy vehicle goes towards your 80% accuracy. So any shots that you miss inside the server farm or even outside the server farm, you're able to gain back here by shooting the vehicles. So I do this quite a bit before heading to the Avenger.
I'm gonna have to go so far off the grid to
If
get
you
out of
notice,
this.
the red circle that denotes an enemy vehicle disappears from your map whilst shooting it. That's when you want to stop shooting, because there's a good chance that you've shot the driver, like I had just done with the helicopter. You definitely want there to be a driver inside the vehicle whilst shooting the vehicle, otherwise it will count as a missed shot. sometimes the enemies will get out of the vehicle, so just be aware of that. That's why you find me here trying to keep the vehicles in motion whilst shooting them and just keeping an eye on them. If an enemy does get out the vehicle, stop shooting straight away, because any shots on that vehicle now will count as a missed shot. And just try to encourage them to get back in their vehicles to chase you, so you can gain a few more accuracy shots at this point in time. You will need them once you get into the Avenger. So just like that, you see once the vehicle catches on fire, it's pretty much destroyed. So you'll find me now heading towards the Avenger. Once we get in the Avenger, you'll get an opportunity to hop on the turrets. At that point in time, you'll be able to shoot some of the helicopters and planes that attack the Avenger. Whilst that is happening, it's very likely you will miss a few shots. So try to be careful with that in order to maintain that 80% accuracy.
I knew that would happen.
Mr. Schwartzman, welcome aboard Air Avenger. Fasten your seatbelt and help yourself to any in-flight snacks.
I'm allergic to peanuts.
Hey, Avi. This is Charlie Reed. I'm running the ops for this show. Just relax and we'll have you back at base in no time. Okay, Avi, we got some time to kill. What the hell did you do to get into this mess?
Nothing. I might have leaked some stuff from Don Percival's bunker that showcased the Merryweather U.S. government bromance. Just ask your associate. They helped. Why didn't they come get you?
Don't worry, man. They got our number too.
Yeah, well, I got kidnapped and held at gunpoint while they made me dig up a bunch of classified intel. Mainly on you guys, as it turns out. Oh, the stress. It's too much.
Not to make it worse, but we got hostiles incoming.
Oh, no, that's...
We're under fire. They got us good, Charlie.
So once I'm in the turrets, I really want to make sure I don't miss any shots where I can. So take care of the helicopters. I wouldn't worry so much about the jets, but I definitely would worry about the Savage helicopters, which are the big ones that will come to attack you. They actually show up on the map as just a regular helicopter icon if you're not sure. But you definitely want to take care of the Savages because they will cause more damage to the Avenger than these other smaller helicopters will.
Still stuck. This is it, isn't it?
So this is one of the Savage helicopters here if you're unsure. They'll usually take more than one shot to destroy, so keep that in mind. But this is why we took that time to shoot some of the vehicles in order to gain a little more accuracy points, because we will miss a few shots in the turrets at this point in time.
Just do it the old-fashioned way and yank on that shit. I'm trying, man.
So as you can see, I did miss a few shots. That's why it's important to pad your accuracy a little bit outside of the server farm. But it's also why I took the time to kill as many of the bad guys before entering the server farm, just to help along with that accuracy.
You can handle that shit by yourself.
As you can see on the screen there, I do have the do the mission on hard mode without using snacks or armor. I've got the don't take any less than 50% damage, and also I've got the accuracy as well. So look, if you like what you've seen here today, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave them down below and I'll try my very best to answer them. And as usual, thank you very much for watching.